Yo, stock is for suckers. To rule the streets, you need something special under the hood. Get all the performance parts you need right here to turn your kitten into a tiger.
Good day, performance part purchasers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Need for Speed Underground 2. It's episode 23 of NFSU 2. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we found out that we need some more ponies under the hood of the Supra if we're going to contend in drag races. So we've come back to Bayview Performance Shop and take a gander. We know that we just unlocked Stage 2 Turbo. Not as good as the old Stage 4.
Spool up some extra power by installing a turbo kit.
They only have up to 3. Remember Gran Turismo games where they had Stage 4 turbos? My favorite was Gran Turismo 2. You know the Toyota GT1 road car? I don't know if it was going to be the fastest car in the game, but it would have gotten pretty goddamn close. As you get the GT1 road car, you throw the Stage 4 turbo on, you throw all the performance bits on it, and I remember it crossed 900 horsepower. I mean, the problem was, I bet you that thing was a right pain in the ass to keep in control because, all you've got is an X button and no pressure sensitivity like they had in the PS2 Gran Turismo games. So I would imagine that would have been and no like traction control, and they did have ABS, but they didn't have like traction control standard on those cars. So I imagine it would have been a right pain in the arse to drive. But it is what it is. But I remember that, that was one of my favorite tuner cars in GT2 was that. So anyway, yes, we bought this, the $4,000. It's not as big a jump. Let's get the oldest side. It's not as big a jump, but I mean, look, we're about 3/4 plus, probably, plus 3/4 of the way up on top speed. This acceleration's a little iffy. That's what concerns me. Let's grab Stage 2 Turbo. How much does it tell? Oh wait, it'll tell us back here. An extra 43.5 horsepower. That's important. You want to make sure you have that. And an extra 26 3/4 pound-feet of torque. And we can get a G ready. We can get Turbonetics. We get Jackson Racing, HKS, Apex Integration. What haven't we done before? I know we've done HKS. I'm pretty sure we've done... I think we've done everything except maybe G-Ready. Let's do G-Ready then. I wish it would tell you if there were pluses and minuses, right? Now, glitch. That's orange, it should be red. So, so...
Put your car on a diet. Less weight means more speed. It's as simple as that.
There's a weird sound coming through my headphones. Alright. So... Okay, so... Doesn't seem to be like... It's a little bit. It's a little bit of acceleration handling.
Going fast needs to be balanced with stopping fast. Throw a brake kit on to stop, just as fast as you get going.
Yes, thank you.
Your contact patch on the blacktop is crucial, so upgrade your rubber as often as possible.
I keep telling people that, Brooke. Rachel, whatever.
Nitrous oxide is the glycerin of the race world. Rack it under your hood to give your ride that extra power when you need it.
I'm just looking for things that could be...
Hey, tighten your gearbox and shorten your throws by upgrading your transmission and relaying that power to the pavement.
Just looking for things that might help with the acceleration.
Upgrade the brains of your ride by swapping out the stock computer with a super chip. Hey, swap out stock parts with aftermarket hardware to slam more power from your ride.
Yeah, it's just a function of just trying to figure out where... Like, the only acceleration that's left comes from weight reduction. So we can give this a try. It does a bigger boost to the handling, of course. And it does to the acceleration. But you know what? I think, in this case, maybe a little bit helps. It's gonna go fast. But is it going to go fast enough? That's the question. Okay, Sparko's... Wait, yeah, we want Sparko because they're a sponsor. So yes, you want Sparko seats. We gotta buy the Sparko seats. Finally, we got something sponsored on the car. There we go. Alright, let's call that there. This is going to be blisteringly fast. Now the question is, can I actually keep this... Can I win with this? Or do we gotta wait for more stuff to unlock? We can find ourselves a drag, and we can do a drift with the Supra as well to die. Oh, there's a drag around the corner. No drag. Oh, there's a few drags around here. Because all the drags over there have disappeared. It's just that, like, you've tried too much. Just give up. Give up. We take this way, we'll be fine. Yeah, it's literally around the corner. Now we'll back it down. Where it is? Oh, there. In the steel mill. We really could use new brakes in this thing, but if all we're doing is driving it in, I was going to say straight line, well, not quite accurate now, is it? So that is, okay. No, that's over here then? Hang on, let's take a... Yeah, so that's... Oh, we're going to Coal Harbor West anyway. It looks like it narrows up, so it might have one lane at the end, which is concerning. I guess we'll find out. We're starting in the middle, which is advantageous, because... We're gonna avoid the, Oh, I missed a shift and I grenaded engine bits all over the place. Okay. Point taken, pay attention to your shifts. Alright. Oop, that was a nitrous purge, which was literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. I got a good shift. Oh, that doesn't move back across very fast. They were a lot faster this time. That's the problem, is like... I still gotta learn the course because of all the obstacles. If it was a straight drag, we might have a prayer, but it isn't, so... Like, we're doing considerably better now. Now we're getting into somebody's slipstream, which is good. It was not coming back across. I don't know what the hell's going on. It wasn't coming back. I hit that, and it's just like, it works on here. I swear to God, I'm hitting that button. Thumbstick. Oh, Christ. That was going to end in tears. Somebody else wrecks and you get involved in their dust-up. Man, oh, that's just it. Ain't nothing I could have done about that one. I'm the idiot that picked the, Oh, he died. No, I'm drafting at the very least. Everyone died, so I get to live. No skill required. Thank you very much. Anyone else finish? No. Who needs skill? I sure as hell don't. A win's a win. Okay, that was the thing. Full rep. Because everyone else died. Is there any point even looking at the race stats? Because everyone else died pretty early on because he only hit at 101. These two died at about the same time. Like, Jesus. Can we get an action replay on that? Oops. That's not how you do an action replay. Okay, the action replay's borked. Alright, never mind. Let's carry on.
Reporters from Spoiler are digging for a feature. Win this one, and you might score some coverage.
Not so coincidentally, I do have a spoiler on this car. Alright, so... Oh, that was what else I wanted to do today. Where's the special event? Oh, it's right underneath that. That's a weird place to put it. Alright, unfortunately we want to go for a drive because I want to do, all the drifts are north, but I want to do, a sponsored race, and since we've got the Supra out, I figured. Oh, there's another thing. Oh, spoiler cover opportunity. Yeah. So I wanted to do that. Oh my goodness. Well, we're not going to have a problem drifting it the way this thing's driving. Now, not dying, that's a different matter, but hey. Okay, I guess we're going straight. I just went on the damn highway. Is that too much to ask? I just want to go on the highway and get north. You can take me against the traffic. We're good. There we go. Alright, so. Which way does it want me to go? To the left. Nope, it wants me to go straight. Nope, to the left. Through the theater district. Past the Jackpot Bingo Club. And I remember when bingo was supposed to be a big deal in Ontario. What were they looking to do with all the bingo? Well, okay, I'll take the left here. Because they were looking at, like, provincial-wide linked bingo or some crazy stuff like that. In my town, they'd taken an old school and they converted it into a bingo hall regulated by the province or something like that. It was like... bingo was supposed to be a big damn deal, and it kind of fizzled out probably within a year, at least a year. Though a lot of people, I think that was post the indoor smoking ban, because there was another, they'd built a massive bingo hall in town. And it didn't last very long past, I don't even know what the hell's there now. I assume it's just been abandoned. But, they put in a massive bingo hall in town. And it was hopping for a little bit, and then the band came in and it went out of business before too long. Yeah, they blamed the indoor smoking ban for why bingo died in Ontario. And I assume that said ban isn't necessarily applicable to First Nations reserves, because because most people that go bingoing will head out to a nearby First Nation reserve. Now, it's not exactly, not exactly talking like, 10 minutes down the road drive either, but still, it's like that's where people go for their bingo now. So to me, it's like, oh, jackpot, bingo place. It's like, how is that even profitable? Could you even find like bingo in a casino in Vegas? I've never been to Vegas, so I honestly don't know the answer to that question. It's one of those things that's like, yeah, eventually I want to get there. It's just not a today or tomorrow thing. Exchange isn't spectacular. Because it's, close to a third right now? So for you Americans watching, it's like, that one, that's a drift. But I think we spot that one on the map. So we're interested in spot that one. Got some power size here, so we're just interested in the sponsored one right now. Watch, it's in the parkade. Or stadium. Should be a down-iller. But yeah, no, so... Damn Mitsubishi. Lots of good drift points. No, but... yeah, so exchange right now is about 33%. So that means... For you Americans, like, The easiest way to say add a third on top is to say, you know that $60 game that you got? No, I mean $60. Let's not include microtransactions, but $60 game. Then it's like, you know, another, how much? It'd be another $20 on top, Canadian, so. Yeah, it's downhiller. Alright! Sponsors sign up winners, because winners sell merch. These kids want to put the same stuff on their cars that the winners use, so how about you winning this one? I could give it a shot. 3 2/3 miles downhill. Sponsor drift. So we have to get 260,000 points. Gonna spin in. Nope, we're saved it. God damn it. This is gonna be more of a. Ooh. There we go. Slide it around. There's a decent drift. Swing it around him. You're getting nice, lots of nice small drifts, but oh my god, you're getting traffic at the worst spots here. Chained one together there. Alright, now we've got... Now we've got 5x on the drift. That'll help a lot. Oh, well, never mind. That's it. GG. We can probably get a... No, we aren't. I was gonna say we could probably get a lot there. No, we can't. You think we getting... Oh, we're dead. Well, we managed to... Oh, well, I was gonna say we managed to hold on to it, but we still lost the multiplier. You think we could go back the wrong way? You think we get in trouble if we go the wrong way for too long? Maybe we would. Ah, Christ. Never mind. Try that again. Best drift of 69, nice. Oh, well, we've already crossed that one. Now there's some good way to get started, was with a Big 10. Oh, come on. It's not that. I've got the wrong car for it. It's just I'm not very good at it. I mean, the fact that traffic keeps getting in the way doesn't help. Oh, save. Kiss my ass. There's a good way to start. Unfortunately, the first proper hairpin, we get caught out by traffic. Oh, let me chain that. It didn't let me chain that. It is very picky, but I don't quite understand its rules on chaining drifts. Because I don't think that felt unchained, but There we go, we got the 5 multiplier. Because I thought 1 was done, there it's not, and have to spin and lose the multiplier to avoid traffic that's just in the way. That's the problem, is you're beholden to so much luck on these downhill drifts. Especially since it's blind, it's not even like... And it changes every time, right? So it's not even like I could say, like, I know if I hit this here, I'm going to run into traffic on the inside, so stay to the outside, or vice versa, you know? Oh, kiss my ass with your too slow game. There we go, it didn't take away the credit for. This is the best we've done so far, but it's still not very good. Ah, that was it. That was my run. That was the run. Come on. Come on. I'm starting to get frustrated here. Because I've done a hell of a lot more attempts than you guys have seen, just because you get into a situation like this where you run into traffic, so you're stuck spinning it out or going too slow to try and avoid hitting anyone. And you can't, like, slow down and pick your spots because, well... it's starting to really just aggravate me. Kiss my ass, traffic. Alright, let's spin it around so I can get some speed wound up. Like, I don't know if I got a bad draw. Like, I'm starting to wonder if, like, drags and drifts I might consider. I might consider just turning down the difficulty on those to 19,000 drift, and it's saying too slow, too slow. It's like, well, what the hell do you... Look at this! How the... No. Into the wall. Into the wall. Into the wall. It's like, how the hell can you do anything with that? Like, I got a lucky Scandinavian flick out of that. But I figure half the time... that's gonna end in tears if I try a Scandinavian flick. Because either I'm gonna lose control of the car, or somebody's gonna just turn in front of me. Great. I'm the closest I've been on pace for points. And yet I've lost my multiplier. Well, at least it counted that before I spun, so... And the problem is, I wish I could go uphill and earn some drift points, but I can't. Because the game's outsmarted me. And again, it's spun. I'm off the throttle. Because I know if I get on throttle, it's just gonna... There's no traction on the back end. And maybe I need the tires for this. I was gonna say, I need that one to cash in. I need to get that one to cash in as well. Ah! Asshole! Why are you in the center lane? That's just bad driving habits. Why? Like, we could do this if we get a little luck with traffic. That had the potential to be a good drift, and then we just ran into... Oh, don't hit me. Ah, you asshole! I was winning! I was gonna fucking win! Alright, well. Hey, we got a special event. This doesn't go nearly as well as yesterday did it? Or last week, whatever. Like, where's this goddamn traffic? Like, where's this traffic and where's this level of control? Keep getting, like, goddamn late. I just wonder, for the sake of curiosity, and out of incredible frustration. Let's go back to the drift. I want to see... How does the drift go on medium? Like, does it decrease the traffic? Does it decrease the points I have to get? Does it go easier on the multipliers? Like, I'm just starting to... Alright, hang on. Let's go to options for a second. You can go to gameplay and difficulty to medium. This is just more experimental. Alright, let's see... Oh, so the points are lower. Down from, what, 260 to 175. Ooh, actually held that one. So I don't know if it's the car's a little easier to drive, or if it's... Oh, there's some traffic. There's some traffic. Okay, I don't know if it's necessarily any easier, or definitely ain't helping with traffic with moments like that. Doesn't give you a longer window to chain the drifts together either. Not much of a drift there. We're on pace so far. Come on, come on, come on. God, traffic. Does it make traffic any easier? No. Maybe it makes it easier to score points. Definitely have to score fewer points. But this is... No. Come on. That was with all the brakes on. Regular brakes on full, E-brakes on full, and you can't arrest the drift. Or slide. I'm just sort of... I shouldn't have done drift. I don't like drift. And drags I'm not a big fan of either, apparently. Just let me do turns, I'll be fine. As opposed to having to fight an inconsistent handling model. And traffic. I don't have these problems with the regular parkade drifts. Or stadium drifts, but one of these? Oh. This is what I get for doing a sponsored one. Because I thought, hey, let's get out of my comfort zone, but realizing there's a reason I don't do drifts in any game if I can't help it, because of bullshit like that. I won and I don't really care. I just don't care. Wow, 300 rep, $2,100. Great, fantastic. I don't care. Oh, we get new headlights. Great, that's a thing. Alright, let's turn the difficulty back onto, normal. Steve had to turn it down to hard and is aggravated by it. What a weird thing to say, right? Let's do the special event. Let's at least try and accomplish 2 races this time. Man, that's just not... Next time out, we'll do a URL. How about that? Next time out, we'll do the URL in the Focus. I wonder if I'd like the drifts more with a different car. Gotta take a visit to the car lot at some point. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode as well. We've got two car slots open, so it's not like... I realized I got in the comments like ages ago. It was mentioned that there are SUV exclusive races. That's what, a circuit? No, it's a drift. No, that's a... I mean, it's a... Yeah, it's a... No, it's a sprint, but I mean, the other problem is like... Oh, it's a drift. Okay, that is the drift. I mean, I could do that, no problem, I bet. Through the parkade. Looked like it might have been the stadium from the layout, but... Alright, so it's gonna be arm drop, and there they go. Stuck around long enough to watch the dudes vanish. Just gonna let them get away. It is hard to keep this thing wrangled. Like nothing, like not throttle, not steering, nothing. Oh man, that's a short lap. And nothing helps keep this thing in check. Now, there's 2 Steves, so you gotta be careful of looking at the scoreboard. I cannot keep this thing wrangled. There's just no traction. Like, there's no normal rules of traction that... I can't drive this thing with the throttle. Because I get off the throttle and it just keeps going in the same direction. Like, I'm off... Like, you get off the throttle and it just won't come back around, so... I was gonna say, I think I'm wrong. I probably can't win this one either. I'm gonna cheat a bit. I'm gonna try and use some speed to... Try and wind up with a little bit of speed there. There we go. Now we'll again have a little speed to play with. Now, where am I? I'm at last. Alright. Oh my goodness. Just cannot keep from... spinning this thing. Just does not want to stay under control. I don't think I'm gonna get to second, but I ain't gonna get to first. I just don't think I'm cut out for this drift thing. I just don't think I'm cut out for drift. Alright, let's see what changes on the lower difficulty again. Because I just... Alright. Because I just don't... Just kind of decreases the amount of points they get, so it makes it slightly easier. Doesn't mean I'm in any better shape relative to them, but... That was a good drift. That's probably the best drift I've done the whole time. That was a good one, actually. Yeah, that one I cut a little close and... There we go. Now the question is, can I find 9,000 points in here? Probably not. Oh, what do you know? I did. 69,000. Nice. I need to put in a lot more time onto the damn drifting. Is what I need to do. Oh, now what do we unlock? Hard to find mirror designs at all Bayview body shops. That's great. And we want to do the special event. That's what I wanted to do a while ago, was do the special event. And we didn't do that. We're going to finish off with the special event. I just, yeah. I wish this thing had fast travel sometime. I thought I had avoided him, but apparently I was wrong. But then again, I'm hitting everything else today, so why not him? Now, I wish this game had fast travel, because right now it's just like, oh yeah, I get to... There's a merit to the open world sometimes, but it's just like, yay, I get to spend 3 minutes driving across the map to go to a thing. It's just not fun sometimes. Like right now, it's just like I have absolutely no interest to drive from one end of the map to the other. Driving the same roads I do all the damn time. Avoiding traffic and... Like, I mean, yeah, I got a power slide, but you know what the problem is? It's like, the way the power slides run here are nothing like the power slides in the drift, so... That's my biggest problem with the drifts, or that the handling model changes completely. If the handling model was consistent, it would be a lot better, but it isn't. I'm just gonna power through. Like, at this point, it's just like... You know, I'm just trying to drive fast without getting myself into a crash. So I can get to a star. So I can drive away from said star. Oh, I hate the GPS in this. Have I ever mentioned that before? Really? I couldn't have done that, like, a little later on? I couldn't have done it in the next intersection? One of these days I might learn my way through this town. Won't be today, though. Out of the way, you. Alright. Find a special event. There it is. And where are we racing to? Hang on, let's at least turn the difficulty back up to normal. Yes, I still realize the irony of that statement. Getting antsy! I haven't seen anything good tonight. He's looking to wrap it up, and I'm stalling them, but you gotta get here in the next 2.5 minutes. Back to, Beacon Hill. Which I imagine is going to mean a long run on the highway. Whoop. Through the Fitch barrels. Christ, now which way does it want me to go? To the left. And to the right through the theater district. Oh, back to the left so we can go through the casino district. I assume it's trying to get me onto the highway, so let's just take to the highway. We're gonna get there in plenty of time. Over the bridge, through the woods. Grandmother's house we go. Extra shot of power to try and get it going in the right direction. There we go.
You made it. Spoiler is featuring your run and putting your wheels on their cover. Nice.
Nice. All right. You can't tell. It's covered by a model. Just right in front of the car. But oh well. Alright. Well, that's a little bit of cash, so that's a thing. Alright. Call it a day there for this episode of Need for Speed Underground 2. So I can take a break. Get in the Supra. Or not getting the Supra, I'm in the Supra. Getting the Focus and be a lot happier with, you know, driving, you know, and turning. As opposed to, you know, yeah, let's just call it a day. Before this drives me to drink. That'll do it for this episode of Need for Speed Underground 2. But until we see you again, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. Social media handle is Unsilent on air. And that's for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget, you can check out more NFSU2 in the playlist. It's all on the screen in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.